With all these sounds, I hope that you can imagine yourself here with me. I'm at Waterloo State Park in mid-lower Michigan. I love coming here. I don't get out here as often as I'd like to. Last time I was out here, I was with a bird Audubon Society group, and we came out early on a Saturday morning, and these people were fascinating. Their ability to identify birds without even seeing them, just from hearing them, was truly inspiring. But that was a few months ago, and today I was driving home from Huron National Forest up north. I was with my brothers and my dad and my uncles and cousins, just out in a adventure up there with them, a retreat of sorts, and it was a good time. And this weekend I've been thinking a lot about nature. I've just been out in nature. It is the brink of fall. Just the trees are turning color, and I'm loving every second of it. I'm thrilled with the breathtaking views I've seen just this weekend, with the smell of the air, the coolness on my skin, the sounds of the ruffling of leaves from critters moving, and birds landing. And it's just a wonderful time of year, and I just love nature. I love it, and I feel a connection to the divine being in it in a way that I would never feel inside of a church, or I couldn't get this connection to the Creator in any building of any sorts, really. So I'm grateful for creation in many ways, and I've been thinking a lot about the times that we're in, and the politics of today, this presidential campaign that is quite fascinating, to say the least. I just live in quite an interesting world where most of the people from my background, most family members of mine, strongly would seemingly support the McCain side of things and Palin side of things, and yet I couldn't see myself doing that if someone paid me. I've become quite a avid Obama supporter for many reasons. So you can imagine the conversations that I have are often I'm on my tiptoes, trying to avoid labels, trying to avoid criticisms and misunderstandings at every turn these days. And it's been quite a ride, to say the least. I've been called not a Christian for my take on things, which is truly sad to me. And I don't want to try to describe myself as a pity party here, where I'm trying to get your sympathy or anything, but it's just interesting. I feel like a lot of people could probably connect with me, in a sense that just they don't feel like they fit in the mold of maybe their background, or feel like right in the middle of the tension of the politics of today, And that's why I wanted to, walk with you here in this podcast, and talk about what I think could be a great medium of unification for our country, for political parties, for us as citizens and people with many different religious backgrounds, with many different cultural backgrounds, with many different upbringings and different genders and different tastes, likes, different fears, different hopes. But what I think we can all connect with is we are all, each and every one of us, dependent daily on our environment. We couldn't eat a meal each day of our lives if it were not for the land that we live on, producing our food by the hardworking farmers. Each and every one of us could not go on with our lives without the land, the earth that we live on. We need it. And, whether or not one group believes in global warming or not, whether one group thinks that we should drill baby drill or look for other more renewable energy resources. The simple truth is that each and every one of us is dependent on the land that we live, and each and every one of us benefits from the earth daily, and so much so that we could not survive without it. So I think the one thing that could really help us come together, the one thing that we can join together is an ideology of caring for the earth as stewards of it. And ultimately, I truly believe that if we came together as people, caring for the earth, that it would be incredibly Christ-honoring, as the Creator wants us to manage the earth and take care of it. With the economy being the way it is right now, it would not surprise me in the least if the vast majority of Americans found themselves becoming much more earth dependent than they ever were before in the near future. And that actually excites me a lot, the thought of that. It actually thrills me that in the near future we may find ourselves becoming much more aware of the environment around us, much more in tune with the reality that we can't just do anything we please, that our actions have consequences towards either the cultivating the earth towards its benefit, or destroying the earth to its detriment. And I think the more we become aware of that reality, the better off we will be, and the better off generations to come will be.